Yeah, this is a cry for help, please. I'm requesting conspiracy cats, can you please?
When you scroll, you see when,
including the issue of
Welcome. In the previous video we looked at how Nathan and his friends answered one of Dave's 10 questions. Today we take a look at how they answer 2 more questions. How will they succeed?
I think it will be as usual. They will not be able to give a sensible answer. Let's see, over to the dump.
Welcome to Flat Earth Debate, an Oakley 1980 channel.
A religious fanatics YouTube channel.
So then we can move on to the next point. So his second point is explain amounts of night and day. And again, he shows the map and he shows a depiction of sun and the moon, and says it cannot be the real map, and the Antarctic cannot have the amount of sunlight or daylight that it has. So again, he's strawmanning using the A map to show how.
Number 2, as we all know, the existence of Antarctica poses a huge problem for you. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, you love to pretend that the sun moves inwards to this tropic, making the days longer here and shorter in the southern hemisphere. And then when it's winter in the north, you like to put the sun at the other tropic, which you think gives you the shorter days up north that you want, but in the south it's total chaos. You have the sun tracing this enormous trajectory, which would leave everything out here in darkness for most of the day, when in reality there are long periods of time in Antarctica where the sun never sets. Since your dinky little sun can never illuminate this entire fantasy ice wall at once, this completely obliterates your model, which is why you resort to conspiracy. You simply deny that this midnight sun ever occurs, while claiming that no one can go to Antarctica to verify it for themselves. But you don't really have to go all the way to Antarctica. Just go to the tip of South America, like this town, where people live. Or don't even go there, just look up times of sunrise and sunset on the internet. In mid-December, sunrise is earlier than 5 a.m. and sunset is later than 10 p.m. Now take your little model for the seasons and make it show night and day. Then try and make the night and day portions match up with these sunrise and sunset times. Demonstrate the light from the sun illuminating this location for more than 70% of its trajectory. And as you do that, make sure that it does not illuminate Point Barrow, Alaska whatsoever during its entire trajectory, as that town has endless night during this time of the year. That's right, lots of sun over here and zero sun over here. Good luck. If you decide to even try, observe that the light patterns become so nonsensical that not even the most meth-fueled creatives amongst you could vomit enough magnetism jargon to justify it.
Okay, so does that mean I can just skip past number 2 then? Because it's just essentially the same. He's just holding up a straw man in false dichotomy in the form of this reified model he has us tied to with a stereotyping fallacy. So to make this example, he's got 4 fallacies so far. 5 if you include reification itself.
What to say? Here they flee from something that not work on a flat earth.
And they blame Dave for pointing to the wrong map.
They have no explanation for how the sunlight works. But they think that with a black swan they have proven that the earth is flat.
Is it possible to become more stupid?
Let's hear how they answer the next question.
Yes, and we can move on to the third point. So he says, make any prediction whatsoever. And then he says, pick a date and time, and then predict an event using only the flat Earth map. And of course, he's showing the A map. So.
Number 3, here's an idea. What if you were to actually make a prediction with your model? Like any prediction. You know, those things that you have to do in science for it to be science. Pick any celestial object, a planet, a comet, a star. Now pick any time in the future, and using only the flat Earth model and nothing else, Tell me where it will be at that time. If you can't do this, and I know you can't, consider admitting that your model is absolutely irrelevant. People who actually understand the geometry of the Earth and the solar system can predict a solar eclipse, specifying the start and end time down to the second and tracing its precise path down to the square mile. Doing that even a single time means the model used to make the prediction has been undeniably verified, and it's done every single time. Anyone who doesn't see the importance of that has no clue how science works.
So he's just towing the line. He's just holding up this false dichotomy strawman map model reification fallacy as a stereotyping fallacy, again, for point 3. So it's all based on, you must hold this map that I'm going to burn. Okay.
Does Nathan have trouble understanding? Dave doesn't mention a map, he says flat Earth model.
There is no working model, so Nathan tries to hide behind the fact that he thinks Dave chose the wrong map.
Are they this stupid? Or do they really think someone believe their scam?
Their lack of answers to these simple questions just proves that the Earth is not a flat pizza.
And that does not these geniuses understand.
That's all for now. We will continue on more of their answers to Dave's questions.
Thanks for this time.